This week on Sup Datey. Frick, I knocked over my mic. Welcome to another episode of Sup Lady, your favorite show on YouTube. This time, we are going to talk about 3 exciting things that are going on with the Earth today. Number 1, my life, so stay tuned to that. Number 2, the progress on my lovely plant refrigerator. Seriously, why do you gotta turn on in the middle of the video? Number 2, what word am I looking for? Also, make sure that you stick around to see how Millie's doing. You know, she's really growing up, making my heart really happy. And so, you know, she's part of the family, so you ought to want to stay. And make sure to stay tuned to the very end of the video, because I've got a big secret for all of you guys. And you don't want to miss it. All right, let's get started. So, the last Sup Datey that I did was like 3 weeks ago, and I was on it, I was excited, I was like, hey, we're gonna start doing these things again, and then suddenly, out of the middle of nowhere, I just completely stopped. Now, you may be asking yourself, why did you stop, Hey Ondor? Why did you do that? I wonder. Well, it is because I've been at school for the last month, and I've been in classes for the last 2 weeks. And so I've been trying to get the handle on my academic studies. That way, I can actually grow up and be a decent adult when I get older. Then again, my major is the theater major, so chances of that are real low. The other thing that I've been doing is auditions. Now, in the beginning of the year, we have a bunch of auditions for our school, and I have to go from audition to audition if I'm lucky enough to go and get callbacks. Along with that, because it's my senior year, we had New York auditions, which were a whole nother separate thing, and that came in like 15 different parts, and there was a singing portion, and there was a film portion, and there was 2 monologues and an interview and all this mess. So I had to prepare for that, but that was only the first week of school, and now that that's over, I have a little bit more free time. I know what my schedule is. That way I can figure out what I'm actually going to do when it comes to my YouTube schedule, which is you guys. Yeah, hi. Because I already know my results of the audition, I can let you know, and fortunately, I got cast in the play that I wanted to be, in the character that I wanted to be in. Unfortunately, the second audition for the New York audition I didn't make. I know. Thank you, sound effects that I couldn't hear, but am now acting like I can hear because I'm a good actor that deserves to go to New York.
Notice my commitment. You see it? Zoom into it. You see that commitment?
That's a lot of daggum commitment. So what I'm going to be doing is sort of the same schedule that I've always had on YouTube, and I'm planning on sticking to that. So not much should change. Now, as for this particular Sup Datey, the reason why this right here is late, is Sup Lady, is because I went home over the weekend to see The Lion King the musical with my mom and my brother. It was fantastic. The play was amazing. It was not off-Broadway, a regional theater, professional regional theater, Bloomingthal in downtown Charlotte. I give it a 7 out of 10. No, I give it more than a 7 out of 10. I give it like a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, yeah, realistically, a 9 out of 10. Now, if you have not been a part of my streams yet, I recently have started doing streams again. I'm currently playing through the entire Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, so if you want to check that out, some of my previous streams will be on the YouTube channel, and then of course I'll be regularly doing more streams on the Twitch, which you can find the link at my home channel or in the description in the little box down there, or the channel link up at the top right of my channel. So go check it out. Go follow me. You know, if you don't already and you're watching this video and you've made it this far into the video already, there's really no excuse, because this right here is pretty much what the streams look like, except with a video game, which I assume probably makes it better. Right, Hubert? Hubert says yes. Follow it for Hubert. Now let's go ahead and take this subject right here, throw it off, and segue to the next subject, the all-important subject of Millie, our mint plant. Now, if you have not watched the other Supdatey, this is Millie, our little mint plant. And although she has grown a mess ton since the last time you saw her, smells like a true mint plant, because she is the whammon of our hearts and of my mixed drinks that I make during the streams. And without her, I would just be a man without a plant. And a man without a plant is no laughing matter. Now, as I said in the beginning, there is one more thing that you've all been waiting for. And trust me, it's worth the wait. So first, let me get my jacket on. Now you may be asking yourself why I'm getting my jacket on and why I've zoomed out the camera. And this is all an important question, and a question that you are rightfully asking. But you just have to wait for this horrible, horrible cut. I got a cool new hat. See? It's green and all cool-like. And also did this. A little bit splotchy. I gotta go work on it a little bit more, but I'll be honest. It feels freeing. That's exactly how I would assume it would feel, though, considering that I have no buffer now between the outside world and my noggin. I would tell you the reason why I did it, because there is a big reason of why, but I've told myself that I would not be the one to say anything, but instead, I would charge $1 for the answer. And the money is going somewhere, don't worry. But if you want to know the answer, you gotta Vin me that money, yo. Or, go to my Twitch and I'll give you 4 answers for a subscription. Or bits. If you give me $1 in bits, I guess that'll work too. But anyway, this is it for the Supdatey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side. Ta-ta.